Good morning. My name is Daniel Mattingly. My Dharma name is Won DaeJin, which means great strides of progress toward Il-Wan. 2.5 years ago, some dear friends, Dave and Donna Gulick, invited my wife and me to join them for tea one day with Reverend Won. Since my retirement about a year earlier, I had been doing some meditating and reading about Buddhist practices and teachings. I was really excited to talk to someone about what I'd been learning and experiencing. Reverend Won was really easy to talk to, and I was delighted to find that she understood and had knowledge and experience with a lot of what I had been studying and working with. She could relate to experience I'd had, and she shared some things that helped me to understand some things a little more clearly. As we were talking, a remarkable thing happened. I saw for a brief moment with crystal clarity that enlightenment is real and attainable, and I got a brief glimpse of how it can be realized. I remember thinking, wow, this is amazing and it's so clear. And I remember making a mental note so that I could come back to it later and take a closer look at it. But when I tried to recall it later, I could remember having the insight and how clear it was at the time, but I could not remember what it was I had seen or known. It seemed that whatever it was had disappeared behind a thick fog. At first, I felt perplexed and disappointed and kind of frustrated. Why couldn't I remember something that was so vivid and clear at the time? Well, the answer to this question came from the DaeJin. It talks about how our true nature cannot be known through our 6 senses. It says our true nature is not obvious to the mind, but neither is it hidden from the heart. It goes on to say, looking at nothing, all of a sudden, there it is. But the moment we see it, it disappears, leaving only a vague memory. I realized in that moment of insight and clarity while talking to Reverend Won, my mind had become focused, and the chattering in my mind had quieted down enough to allow a bit of truth that is beyond words and thoughts to enter into my awareness. Since that initial meeting with Reverend Won, I have received many, many gifts and blessings from this temple community and from spiritual practice. And I'd like to share just a couple. A community of friends who are helping me to let go of my lifelong belief that I am separate and alone, and to experience on a deep level my oneness with others. I'm learning that if I don't judge anyone or anything, I don't suffer. I'm gradually learning to be present with my pain, to not push it away or react to it. Having the support of my Dharma family gives me courage and stamina to hang in there when the pain is intense and it seems like it'll never end. I'm learning to have more compassion for others and for myself, and to remember that if we understood all, we would forgive all. I'd like to say that receiving a new name today feels like a fresh start. It's an acknowledgement of what I have and am continuing to let go of, old ways that have caused me to crash and burn countless times. And I feel a new energy, a new spirit, a new aliveness and awareness that is in the process of awakening to my true nature, which is Ilwan. I've never felt this clear and certain about what I'm doing and the direction that I'm heading. I'm very excited about joining the Kyowadan, this family of choice, with many new sisters and brothers, new to me, that is. I've already enjoyed getting to know some of you and am looking forward to sharing our Dharma journeys and to helping and supporting each other. I want to express my deep gratitude to our dear Kyomanims, Reverend Wangong and Reverend Zi Young, for all they do so tirelessly and impeccably, and without whom none of us would be here and none of this would even be possible. Kamsahamnida.